It just came out of nowhere, honey. It came out of like a black
yelling at me, please.
cloud right there.
All right, stop yelling at me, please.
I'm not yelling. The sixth one. Just out of nowhere, there's a spot in the sky and they just come. What is that? It looks like something on fire. It looks like a fire balloon. See how it stops and then speeds up? Do you see the pattern?
Damn. Okay.
I'm asking you though.
Yes, I see it.
Everybody, it's only me and you standing here. What do you mean everybody sees it?
Alright, but you're yelling at me. Like I'm staring right at it, honey.
Then why can't you answer?
Because I'm staring at it. I see it, what it's doing, okay? Now, after
you said it was a weather balloon, and it's not.
After the tree, it's gonna just kind of like fade away.
No, it goes to the middle, and then it goes straight, fast. It goes that way. Look, it stopped again. It stopped again.
Right about now it's about.
See how it stops? How is that possible? I'm telling you, this is not.
Yeah, now it's not.
It's not right. Where's Tyler? Honey, I seen the last two come from right in this like right here though. This is the fourth, oh my god, fifth flying object. I have no idea what they're. They stop and then go in different directions. What is going on right now? Jay, where are they going? They just disappear.
You know, it's random. They're all going to the same.
I know, and that's the fifth one. It's the fifth one.
It's still flying. You can still see it.
Yeah, but then it gets to a certain spot, and then you can't. And the other one's already gone. Watch how fast it goes from there. It's the storm. There's something pulling him out in the storm.
I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty amazing. I'm not even good right now.
I'm not either.
We just saw 5 UFOs.
In a row. Like, not even actually right in a row. 2, and then 1, and then 2.
We saw 5.
Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam. Short of a little bit of arguing throughout this video between the sources, it's some great video footage that was actually sent to me by another up-and-coming UFO research channel called Omnipresent. And I will put the link to his video down in the video description. And this was captured over Buffalo, New York, during a thunderstorm where we see what can only be described by the sources as what looked like fireballs moving throughout this thunderstorm. And at one point, you can see at the beginning of the video, these objects would stop. They would move slowly and then completely stop, and then jet off at a much faster rate of speed than which they had first approached. And as you can see in this video, there is a fleet of these things, whatever they are. I mean, these things are starting and stopping, they're changing speed. These things seem like they are under control. And it seemed that way from the sources who witnessed these. And if you followed our channel, we've been posting a lot of video that's been sent in of these things appearing in thunderstorms. And we've been getting these things from all over the world. Now, the UFOs can take different shapes, but one thing is for sure, they are interacting with these thunderstorms, and they have a good reason to do so, because we have so many pieces of footage of these things appearing, sitting, watching these storms, entering the storms and vanishing within these raging thunderstorms full of lightning striking down everywhere. We've shown you the images, we've shown you the video, we've shown you the footage that was taken from space looking down at Earth of these objects appearing over these raging thunderstorms happening over the Earth, these things flying down from space and entering the atmosphere and just hovering, sitting atop these thunderstorms, moving with them as the Earth turned. One thing I do know for sure is that they're strange, and these fireball-shaped UFOs have been happening since the very first UFO photographs taken. Some of those you're seeing here, like this one. It was captured over Northcliffe, South Africa in 1963 by a group of people who saw this flaming object that seemed to have multiple objects within it, as if this fireball-like aura around it. And again, we're just saying that these look like fireballs, such as in this new video, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's fire. Some of these UFOs emit an orange radiation, sort of like a glow or a shield, if you will, much like was seen in this photograph here from 1963. And again, much like in this image here, taken in Yugoslavia in 1967, where again, we have two more of these fireball-looking objects. And then again in Salem, Massachusetts in 1952, captured by a member of the Coast Guard, where again we had a fleet of these bright glowing UFOs passing over Salem, Massachusetts, 1952. Amazing photograph. And then lastly, we have another image from 1966 taken by a flight security official who photographed these two red glowing spheres over the Swiss airport Zurich-Kloten, and the photo was later released by Swiss air pilot Ferdinand Schmidt. So these UFOs are well known, the fireball-shaped UFO that is. And again, back to this amazing new footage. Any of you guys over Buffalo, New York recently seen these things or have any info on them, definitely shoot me an email, which you can find down in the video description. All of my contact info. Now, speaking of these orbs or glowing UFOs, we have some new footage emailed to me by a viewer who was following the International Space Station's live stream, where she caught multiple objects sitting atop Earth as the Earth turned. In this video you'll see here, and as you're seeing, just as she switches to the feed, we have multiple objects glowing, sitting atop Earth as it turns. Okay, these are not reflections because they are turning and rotating with the Earth. And you can actually see them come out the other side of the Russian capsule here as they pass under it, and then come back out the other side before finally disappearing. And again, we have multiple objects in this video, and I will go ahead and play it for you slow down, and we will go ahead and zoom in here. So again, very interesting. Captured by our friend and viewer Patricia. Shout out to her. Certainly not the first time we've captured these objects sitting over Earth, rotating with the Earth. There are so many of these objects out in space around this planet I have found. And if you watch our channel, you'll know that to be the truth as well. Space is very active. There is a massive amount of activity happening off this planet and in our solar system. And there's a lot of good footage out there showing it. And it's not all swamp gas, weather balloons, Chinese lanterns, or drones. It's just not. But they, the powers that be, would love you to believe that. That's what they want you to believe. And they will have their government-backed shills come on videos like ours and post things like that in order to sway you and cause you to feel stupid or ignorant for possibly thinking that these sightings could be related to something off-world. It always has to be something man-made, always. to some of these guys. And there's a very good reason why they want you to believe that. So, again, amazing footage. Let me know what you guys think. Lastly, I want to show you a real quick clip that was captured of a bright white light that just appeared in the sky over New Mexico. The source was outside, and this bright white craft, as she called it, appeared in the sky, sat there, growing bright. I mean, look at this thing. This looks like almost like one of those portals that we've shown you in videos before. Although, usually the portal videos happen during the day, and they appear as these black swirling clouds that just appear out of nowhere and materialize. But we have been seeing more footage of these bright white lights that seem to appear in the middle of the darkness at night, almost as if you have a completely blacked out window and somebody cuts a hole out of that window and you suddenly see the sunshine shining through from the outside, almost like you're seeing light here from possibly another dimension, or just from a craft that, again, is emitting a bright, fiery white light, which could be related to our first video. So, again, strange things over New Mexico, and again, we don't have to tell you about how many military bases, how many secret underground installations there are in New Mexico and the areas surrounding it. A lot of strange things happening down there. But again, this massive bright white light just appeared. It sat there for a few minutes and then finally vanished, as a lot of these UFOs tend to do. It seems like they don't stay very long. But again, big thanks to the source for sending that in. You know who you are. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. A lot of strange things happening around the world. We want to know if you've got some footage of it or images. Email them to me. We'll get them out there. And be sure to stay tuned, because we do have a lot more coming. Stay safe, guys.